Hello everyone, welcome back to Gospel News. We are still here bringing you this update back to back. We are not relenting in making sure that you get the latest on as it take the go in Biafra territory and every other part of Nigeria. They say that the unknown government has taken over everywhere. In fact, as I speak to you now, many people say that they no longer understand if that if Hana Fuzikita is getting out of hand. They say that unknown government has taken over cities like Enugu. In fact, somebody wrote that, let us finish this one first, sorry. Breaking unknown government enforce sit-at-home order in Enugu, kidnap many residents. They say report reaching Igbere TV has it that unknown government kidnapped several residents on the Opinsoka Uguogo Road in Enugu State while enforcing the sit-at-home order. Their correspondent gathered that incidents of indiscriminate gunfire were reported at New Market, ShopRite, and Independent Layout. High security vigilance is advised within Enugu metropolis. Avoid non-essential trips to the southeastern parts of the country until security situation improves. All right, now the update when they happened there, now be this one, they say that unknown government has taken over everywhere, that people are running skater. As they speak now, they say that even the unknown government took places. In fact, the government was crippled because we've heard it in few days back that the government is going to provide adequate security for both goat and fowl, and everybody should go about their normal businesses without fear of intimidation. But today, what do we see? Our people, when they tell them something, they say, oh, forget that one. No, they do this one. No, they do that one. But what do I know? And so I take you quiet to say, no, I no go talk again for this one. So anybody will like, make it go out. Anybody will not like, make it sit down. Because when I was here shouting it, say, people should avoid problems and sit at home so that you not be caught up in any form of a crossfire. They say for where now you they sponsor the thing. Now so I take you quiet. I say, oh yeah, anybody can do whatever they wish, but they are doing it now and they don't see the result. So consign me. So when we go into details, even now as they talk now, they say that there was panic here in Enugu metropolis as residents run helter-skelter over rumor of sit-at-home enforcement by UGMs. They say that even the Nigerian Army on the approaching of the UGM that they off-led their different duty checkpoint and then left it empty. We got that on a report here. Let me show you because I know here. Here. Where is that update? Where that young man, I think, wrote that, look at it, Nigerian soldiers upon sighting Biafra Liberation Army took to their heels. That's what we got on this video that I will be playing for you. They said that the Nigerian Army left and reversed with a very high speed because they didn't want to be caught up in any form of crossfire. But let's look into details here. They say there was panic in Nigeria's Enugu metropolis as residents run helter-skelter over rumor of sit-at-home enforcement by UGM. There were commotion and panic in Enugu state capital on Wednesday as residents scampered to safety in various parts of Enugu city over rumors of unknown government enforcing a one-week sit-at-home order. Schools and markets were abruptly shut down after the rumors spread despite the presence of security operatives on major roads and strategic places. It don't read. They say that even though they hear say police, army don't deploy everything, don't do everywhere, say that people had to scamper for safety. So the presence of the police, army is not even recognized in Enugu State. So if I were this governor, it can happen by na aba were gigeji help why develop Enugu State. You were name fushie baho, were game import fake vehicles into Nigeria. Igeji a loot ego. It shows that he shared again. Sahara reporters observed that students in schools that have no perimeter fences were immediately dismissed to go home. There were claims that some gunmen were shooting and enforcing it at home at Obiago, Old Park, Garik, Abakpa, and Emene, but no one saw the alleged shooting. On the Yaram, Sahara reporters earlier reported that Simon Ekpa, the self-proclaimed Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile and disciple of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, which is Onyendumazen Nnamdi Kanu IPOB, had declared a one-week sit-at-home protest in the southeast region to demand Kanu's immediate and unconditional release. However, following the compliance with the sit-at-home directive on Monday and Tuesday in Enugu State, the state government condemned it and threatened to indefinitely close businesses and schools that observe the illegal sit-at-home starting from Tuesday. The government, in a statement issued on Tuesday, signed by the secretary to the state government, Professor Chidebere Onya, said the sit-at-home exercise was inimical to the state and programs of the government to transform the state. Government reiterates its ban on any form of illegal sit-at-home in all parts of the state, as it is evil and antithetical to all values we hold dear as a people, such as the Igbo spirit of industry, hard work, creativity, productivity, and entrepreneurship, he said. The government urged residents and the general public to go about their normal daily activities as adequate security measures has been put in place to protect them. It vowed that it will no longer sit by and watch faceless groups and misguided elements and individuals issue illegal orders in his state, dictating to them how to lead or live their lives, when to go to work or market, and when our children go to school, why they ply their trade and their children go to school. There is no longer this is no longer acceptable and must be confronted and defeated with every power and resource at our disposal. We can go rush, go buy those Korean Hyundai motors when they carry come Enugu State. Meanwhile, innocent motors are there to be patronized, and you left him to go and buy Korean motors. It's a shame to you. We have condemned that in its entirety, saying that it shows that you don't know what you are doing there as a governor. That alone shows that you are not normal, because no normal human being would do that to his brother. It shows betrayal, it shows sabotism, it shows saboteurism as a somebody who people are looking up to, who people supported to become a governor. Even though they say na wuru na ite enter that place, your result sheet is questionable and you are refusing to answer to court where they call you up and down. I mean, you can't show them the original result. Now they hide inside office. In fact, Mona watch this video when they say that Biafra Liberation Army was on serious patrol. In fact, the matter now done too much, because even now we don't even they get multiple groups. We have the Biafra Liberation Army. They say the unknown government too are still doing their own. The problem now be say we never really see the Biafra Liberation Army for face, except one video where they do one time. But apart of that, you can only just hear their activities. They know they show for camera. And only this UGM. Now I'm the general public. They see always. But let's watch this video. This is the BLA, the Biafra Liberation Army. They say that they were on patrol and the Nigerian military saw them and scampered for safety at a checkpoint. Like saying Enugu be this.
No market, you know, Ekemwidi, Achi, Oriennempi, Omuma, Ibi, and the other areas. There is no school, no market that's open.
Una don't hear now the video, short video where they can't do, but there were presence of police patrol in different locations. Now be this one, I won't show now, so that music there go give copyright. So you see, police was parading everywhere. As if say war don't happen, no. Even their presence alone go still cause tension, you know. So I don't know, the governor is not taking this matter the right direction. I think he should approach this issue cautiously to make sure that it doesn't affect the livelihoods of people. You understand what I mean?
Run in Enugu, run in Enugu, run in Enugu. Enugu they say, go. Enugu they say. Enugu they say. Everybody's running here, scatter. Enugu they say.
All right, when I don't see this short clip now, so short video full everywhere for internet too. Where they say people they run helter skelter, no be small matter, be that one. Oh, I think this is a market somewhere. Nobody opened.
We are in Nsukka now.
Okay.
Nsukka people are now getting very hot. How about you go sit at home now? And we're about to bata na Nsukka now. No Nsukka ni emechigo. Ina yefu ya nwere zonye nozo na ahia. Ahia Nsukka ni nekite emechigo. Ahia obana na oso. Everywhere. Eba na ere cabbage beba. You get our gate in Mafia. Nsukka people get emechigo. Also na tazi now. Tata will sit at home. And I'm going to go and engage in a police agent in a DSS construction. As I have a child, I am about also. Nsukka below getter.
All right, when I don't see them, they say everywhere. In fact, there was a serious tension in the Nsukka and its environs that people scampered for safety when they heard about the coming of the UGM. No be small matter when they happen everywhere. In fact, make I remove the music. Oh, the matter no be here. Oh. United States Street, they say everywhere was deserted because of this arrival of the UGM to enforce the sit at home. No be small thing, no. But I wonder why people know they hear something. Called her doom before you go listen. Of course, I don't remove hand from anything within the call advice to anybody, whether to sit or not. Now you sabi what you want use your life do. If you like, you go outside. Do if you like, don't go. Now you know. So anybody have the right to live their lives the way they wish. You know, concern me, because if we talk now, they will come for you and say, be like say now you self. Now ain't they even cause the problem. And I don't see how the thing they go for Enugu State. Now the matter where they happen there. Now ain't be that. So those of on our way be say on a day there. Muna uke nkucha were your common sense were mari ife ekwekwana the government were ge gba mgbaru ha were gi me mgbaru. If not onye ndụ adekwe ebo o ihe mse ka ngwa unu. Abeg me everybody be very very careful because these times are perilous. They are go to hash CSF as perilous times. So Nadia go on end this update. Before I come on, if you get one video, we don't deal with me for some time now. When this our brother here, you get one thing with him talk for this video, where they make me, you know, I want me some people still here. People will watch Richie. In fact, me will play the video first.
Every black person all over the world need to watch this video. If you are a black person, wherever you are all over the world, you need to watch this video. If you are a black person, you need to watch this video. Very, 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 very important. Watch and share to others through WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, all over social media platforms. Because the hour has come for black people to know whom they are and what they are to the white people that have destroyed Africa with imported religion. Thank you. I love you.
Revelation 21:12. Can you read it? Read it for me.
Go ahead, we can read it. Are you reading the King James or the New One? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. You said verse 12?
Yeah, 21:12. Revelation 21:12.
And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at gate 12 angels and names written on theorem, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Right. So it lets you know who the kingdom is for. What kingdom, what gate do you go in for the Jehovah's Witness, to be a Jehovah's Witness?
It's not, we believe that the good news is for all mankind.
It's not about what you believe. What does the Bible say?
The Bible tells us to preach the good news all over the world. The Bible says that God made Adam and Eve, and all nations came from that.
No,
yes,
not
it
all.
does.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay, go to Revelation 13 and 10.
Do you want to read it? Okay. He that letteth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Can you explain that verse to me?
Well, not off the top of my head, but I could do research and find out the understanding of that.
Okay, you know how your ancestors got here?
Yes, sir.
How?
Which ancestors?
What? Our ancestors. You know how black people came to America?
Well,
How?
yes,
Well, I'm talking to the lady. How did you get to America? How did your ancestors come to America?
through slave trade.
Right. Do you know that's in the Bible? Go to Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Okay, it says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way thereof I spoke unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
To who?
To your enemies. I have a question.
Wait a minute. What does it say? To your who? It'd be sold to your who?
To your enemies.
Right.
What's your question?
So if you came over here in a cargo slave ship, you were sold to who?
Your
I have
enemies.
a question.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Have you read up to that point?
I read the whole Bible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if you listen, if you just said that you came over here in a cargo slave ship, and what did the Lord say? Read it one more time for me.
I personally didn't.
You had forefathers
But-
before. Excuse me. You had forefathers and generations before you, correct?
Yes.
I didn't come over here on cargo slave ship, but my great grandparents did, right? My grandmother is 90, so that would make her grandfather, her grandmother, a part of the slave trade, correct?
sir.
Right. Now, so if you just read that again, you just read that you were brought over here on cargo slave ship and sold to your who? Keep reading. You didn't finish reading the verse.
You said 68.
Yep.
For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
That means that nobody's going to save you. Not Dr. Martin Luther King, okay?
I just want to ask one question. sir.
Not Jesse Jackson. There's nobody going to save you out of that bondage, right? Okay?
But
When-
isn't Jesus Christ our Savior?
He's the Israelite Savior. He's not for all nations.
Oh.
You just read, right? Then therefore we came on cargo slave ship and we were sold to our enemies, right? And then we were in captivity. Were we free when we came over here? Okay.
I just want to say one thing. We're not here to argue about race.
We're talking about the Bible.
I know, but
Race is not in the
I
Bible.
just want to tell you.
But listen, aren't we we're going straight from the Bible verses, correct?
understand that, but
Now,
let
if
me-
you wait a minute, if you go to Deuteronomy 28 and 32, it also tells you what happened in there and what happens. Read that before I let you go. Before you go, read Deuteronomy 28, 32.
I would like to say this.
Let me ask you a question. You came knocking on my door in reference to. Listen,
just wanna share
you
good
can't.
news,
Right.
sir. We don't
When I'm
want
on, listen, don't leave
Don't
this
read.
to stray.
I'm
There's
not.
18
She's
nations in the
making her
Bible.
own
What you need?
decision.
No, what you need to do. What you need to do is you need to go on Deuteronomy 28, 68. Okay, Deuteronomy 28,
Go ahead and read
15.
it for him, but then we're going to leave.
Well,
sir.
you can.
Okay.
Deuteronomy 28 and 32. Those are the curses. There's 43 curses in the Bible that pertain only to the
You
Israelites.
said what verse?
28, 32.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and then eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in them time.
And what? There should be what?
What was the last sentence?
What did you say?
White. And then time.
And then
And
what
then hand. I'm sorry.
in thy hand. So when you got off those cargo slave ships, where you sold, okay? That's how the last name Johnson, Green, Jackson, right? You were sold to different people, different breeding farms, right? Georgetown, Jamestown, Virginia, Charleston, South Carolina, the Caribbeans, therefore all over. And therefore they call us African American. We're the only ones to get our nationality changed every so many years. Before 1988, we was not African Americans. We was called Afro-Americans, colored, Negro, and everything else, right? Now her nationality stayed the same, right? They know where they're from.
Do you know what my nationality is?
What's your nationality?
I'm German.
Same man, it's Edomite in the Bible.
Anyways, sir, we don't want to argue with you. In fact, I wanted to ask you, would you prefer that we not come back? Because we can make it, but we won't come back anymore.
We can talk about the Bible all day.
Right.
This lady seems to be baffled. Listen, if you
She's
come,
not baffled. She just doesn't want to argue with you.
It's not argument. If you come
But
to people,
it is.
excuse me, ma'am. If you come to people's house teaching the Bible, you must know what's in the Bible, and you must know who you are in the Bible. Okay? So this is the homework I will give to you. As an advice, you can do it if you want to. You read Deuteronomy 28:15 through 68, and it's going to tell you all the curses that only fit our people. Okay?
All right, well, we appreciate your time, and you have a good day, sir, okay?
Sister, get out. Trust me, you're not a Jehovah's Witness.
I don't hear them. They don't pursue these ones with facts and evidence.
I hope
So
you can see by yourself. And thanks to this our intelligent brother, for exposing the evil European book, written in the evil book called Bible, that have made black people to become one of the poorest nations in the whole world. And this is how I want you to be tackling these Christians. Don't let them to take you out of that Bible. Judge them with what Bible said. You know, this our brother didn't give them chance to drive, to drive him out of the Bible. He keep on judging them with what the chapter of the Bible said. So please, keep on hitting them with the chapter of that their evil book called Bible that Chinese are manufacturing, selling to African. If there is anything very important or good inside Bible, Chinese that manufacture it will never sell it to Africa. They will first of all retain it in their land. Wake up, black man. You are a slave to the white. Wake up.
all right, my people, now they are the Panji for this particular episode. Let's go straight and bring you more updates. Stay tuned.